Welcome to the 2020 virtual 4th grade awards ceremony. Guys, before we start, I'd like to give out a few things. I would like to thank Erica Hulse. Erica has built all of these certificates and put them in envelopes along with your ribbons and medals. Guys, and that has taken hours of time. So I would like to say thank you to Ms. Hulse for putting that together. I'd also like to say thanks to Mr. R. Mr. R's job is just now beginning. Mr. R has to record each one of these for us, put them all together, and then help make them live so that you will have a video to watch on May 18th. So thank you, Mr. R. I'd also like to say thank you to all of our parents out there. As many of you have planned to send your babies back to us right after spring break, COVID-19 had a different plan for you. They said that we had to leave our students at home. Guys, and we do miss them. But I want to say thank you to mom and dad, grandparents, aunts, uncles, who all have helped us make this distance learning a smooth transition. So thank you for all that you've done to help us out here. I'd also like to say thank you to all of our students. Of course, you know, it has been a big adjustment. You guys were ready to come back, start wrapping things up. You know, you're a pro with this STAR test thing now, right? You took them in 3rd grade and you were getting ready to tackle this baby in 4th grade. But hey, they canceled those for you, so woohoo, it's a party, right? Now, with that being said, you guys have had to help make this a smooth transition also. So you guys had to work differently and think differently at home with the online learning. And I want to say thank you for all of you that have put the time in and the effort in to help us out. Now, last but not least, I want to say thank you to our teachers. Guys, as you know, when you get ready to come back from spring break, our teachers start that weekend before, and they start making those plans for you guys to return. They start tidying things up and getting ready for their STAR test, and to help prepare you to become a 5th grader. But with that being said, they had to come in and do just what you had to do. They had to change up their thinking and their planning in order to reach out to you in a distant way. And so I want to say thank you, teachers, for making that change for us and trying to make it as smooth as possible as it could be for Sundown Elementary. At this time, I'm going to turn this over to Ms. Igo, Ms. Laceman, and Mr. R, who will present the Certificate of Completion in Academic Achievements.
For Certificate of Completion, Aiden Brinklow. For Academic Achievement, Aiden Brinklow. For Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Jalen Dominguez. For Certificate of Completion for 4th grade, Natalie Hinojosa. For Academic Achievement, Natalie Hinojosa. For Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Jaden Lopez. For Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Paul Muniz. For Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Ethan Perales. Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, 11 Petrick. Academic Achievement, all A's, 11 Petrick. Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Miranda Posadas. Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Emily Rodriguez. Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Sophia Rodriguez. For Academic Achievement, Sophia Rodriguez. Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Riley Cypress. And Academic Achievement, Riley Cypress. Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Cohen Thomas. Academic Achievement, all A's, Cohen Thomas. Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Briley Van Wettering. Academic Achievement, Briley Van Wettering. Certificate of Completion of 4th grade, Tinley Wiley. And Academic Achievement, Tinley Wiley. And now Mrs. Lacey.
Certificate of Completion, Alexis Brinklow. Academic Award, or Academic Achievement, Alexis Brinklow. Certificate of Completion, Darby Bussell. Academic Award, Darby Bussell. Certificate of Completion, Lainey Cummings. Academic Achievement, Lainey Cummings. Certificate of Completion, Jeremiah Esparza. Certificate of Completion, Brianne Martinez. Certificate of Completion, Maddie Medrano. Academic Achievement, Maddie Medrano. Certificate of Completion, Zanaya Ocanas. Certificate of Completion, Ethan Olivas. Certificate of Completion, Rachel Rivera. Certificate of Completion, Alejandro Rodriguez. Certificate of Completion, Araceli Sepulveda. Certificate of Completion, Kale Strickland. Academic Achievement, Kale Strickland. Certificate of Completion, Carmen D. Townsend. And Academic Achievement, Carmen D. Townsend.
For my homeroom, we have Caden Ballou, Certificate of Completion, and Caden also got an Academic Achievement Award. Certificate of Completion goes to Stacy Britton, and she also receives an Academic Achievement Award. Certificate of Completion for Jake Carranza. Certificate of Completion for Lorelei Dietz, and Lorelei also receives an Academic Achievement Award. Certificate of Completion goes to Madison Hinojosa. Certificate of Completion for Bethany Ernesto. Certificate of Completion for Brian Huerta. And Brian also receives an Academic Achievement Award. Certificate of Completion for J.C. Jenkins. And J.C. also receives an Academic Achievement Award. Certificate of Completion for Bella Merritt. Certificate of Completion for A.V. McGlasson, and A.V. also receives an Academic Achievement Award. Certificate of Completion for Elizabeth Moody. Certificate of Completion for Adam Pantoa. And Certificate of Completion for Pedro Villegas.
All right, guys, I do have a couple of more certificates and awards to hand out. So the next one I want to jump over to will be a certificate of participation and our medals and ribbons for UIL. Guys, we went and competed in December over at Plains for the academic UIL meet. We did spelling and writing actually here in Sundown, but all other events we went over to Plains and competed well. Matter of fact, we brought home our 5th in a row first place plaque, and this is thanks to all the guys that put in all the hard work. Guys, they do limit the number of participants that we can have. Nearly every team can only have 4. There's a couple that get to bump up to 6, and we try to fill those with all the kids that we possibly can, and we do take a full roster in every one of those events, as well as 5 other schools that we go and compete against. And so, but we brought home our first place, and it's because these guys put in all the extra work and time. We do have a group that always try to make the team and fall short, and we want to say thank you also for trying to get that out there and trying to be a part of that team. And we do appreciate all of your efforts. Our first certificate of participation is A.B. McGlasson, and she participated in oral reading and chess puzzle. She received a 6th place individual award in oral reading. Certificate of participation to J.C. Jenkins in chess puzzle. He placed 3rd as an individual in chess. Certificate of participation for Lorelei Dietz. She participated in music memory and ready writing. Lorelei received a 1st place individual in music memory. Certificate of participation for Jake Carranza. He participated in art and he placed 6th as an individual. A certificate of participation to Caden Ballou in oral reading. A certificate of participation to Carmen D. Townsend in music memory. A certificate of participation to Maddie Medrano. She participated in art. chess puzzle, and number sense. Maddie earned a 6th place individual in chess puzzle and a 2nd place in art. A certificate of participation to Lainey Cummings. She participated in music memory, spelling, and oral reading. Lainey received a 5th place in music memory as an individual and 1st place as individual in spelling. A certificate of participation to Darby Bussell. She participated in art and received a 1st place individual in art. We have a certificate of participation to Alexis Brinklow. She participated in ready writing. Certificate of participation to Tinley Wiley. She participated in spelling. We have a certificate of participation to Briley Van Wettering. She participated in art, number sense, and oral reading. She received a 1st place individual in number sense and a 4th place individual in art. We have a certificate of participation for Cohen Thomas. He participated in chess puzzle, music memory, number sense, and ready writing. He earned a 1st place individual in chess puzzle, a 2nd place in music memory, a 5th place in ready writing, and a 3rd place individual in number sense. We have a certificate of participation for Sophia Rodriguez in number sense, a certificate of participation to Miranda Posadas in spelling. We have a certificate of participation to Natalie Hinojosa in spelling. We have a certificate of participation to Blevin Petrick. She participated in music memory and ready writing. Blevin earned a 1st place individual in ready writing and a 6th place individual in music memory. Guys, that completes our UIL awards for individuals. We did have some teams also placed in different events. For our team in 4th grade, they received a 1st place team, and that was Darby Bussell, Jake Carranza, Maddie Madrano, and Briley Van Wettering. We also had a 4th place chess puzzle team who received 1st, and that was J.C. Jenkins, A.D. McGlasson, Maddie Madrano, and Cohen Thomas. 4th grade music memory team also placed 1st, and that was Lainey Cummings, Lorelei Dietz, Blevin Petrick, Cohen Thomas, and Carmody Townsend. 4th grade number sense team placed 1st. That was Maddie Madrano, Sophia Rodriguez, Cohen Thomas, and Briley Van Wettering. 4th grade spelling team also placed 2nd, and that was Tinley Wiley, Lainey Cummings, Miranda Posadas, and Natalie Hinojosa. Guys, I want to say thank you for all the work that you have done for UIL. It shows that the work that you put in brought us home that 1st place plaque, and we brought home several individual awards as well as team awards. So thank you. The next awards that I want to move over to will be our attendance awards. Guys, we give out 2 different types of attendance. One is prompt and regular attendance. If you missed 1 or 2 days and did not miss any other days, you were given the prompt and regular attendance. Guys, that also means that you could not leave early for either a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, or a sibling or just a friend's to go watch an early athletic event, or you come in tardy. So if it was only 2 or less days, and we had a couple of people on that, the first prompt and regular attendance goes to Araceli Sapapeta, Rachel Rivera. Those are the only 2 prompt and regular attendance that we have. Guys, the next one I like to talk about, we have one called perfect attendance, and that's exactly what it is. Perfect attendance. You were here every minute of every day. You were not tardy, you did not leave early, and you had no absences. And we have one student in 4th grade, and that is Aiden Brinklow. Aiden will also receive a $50 Visa gift card that he can spend however he would like. Guys, I want to say thank you to all of you 4th graders and all the work that you have put in up to this point. No, this is not the way we wanted our award ceremony or our closing to go, but I want to say thank you for what you've done in order to make this a smooth transition. We would love to give you a hug, tell you goodbye, because this will be the last time that we would get to see you as a 4th grader. When you return to us in August, you will then be 5th graders. So guys, thank you for everything that you've done.